Good morning, Platinum Top 50, and thank you for being a part of the presentation today. We are so thankful for our valued partners, Meritage Homes, for their continued partnership in bringing you wonderful education and beautiful communities. Some fun facts about Meritage Homes, if you don't know already, they are the 7th largest public home builder in the United States. Wow. They also just celebrated their 35th anniversary this summer and have built over 125,000 homes. So they have quite the record and definitely know what they're doing. Meritage Homes has a reputation for its distinctive quality, style, construction, and award-winning customer service. But it is best known for being the industry leader in energy efficient home building and a 7-year recipient in the U.S. for the Environmental Protection Agency Energy Star Partner of the Year Award. Meritage builds in 12 communities in and around Austin, in the Austin area, including the communities that we are going to talk about today, Morningstar and Georgetown and Highlands and Hutto, Texas. And if you haven't been out to Meritage Homes, you'll be able to see quite the energy efficiency that they put into each and every one of their homes. It's truly amazing. So you guys are in for an awesome program today. I want to start by introducing Sheridan Burnett with Meritage Homes, the marketing manager, alongside Amra Anzalda, the sales counselor out at Morningstar, to give you a brief on Morningstar, a beautiful master plan community in Georgetown. So I'm going to bring them on screen right now and let them take it away.
Hello. Hey, Kelly, can you hear us okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay, my name is Sheridan Burnett. I'm the marketing manager for Meritage Homes in the Austin area. I'm here in beautiful Morningstar with Amra Anzaldua, our sales counselor out here. So we'll start. Amra, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in the business? How long have you worked for Meritage?
I started about 15 years ago, and then I've been with Meritage. December will be 4 years.
Awesome. So you know what you're doing.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think so. Okay. So I know Morningstar is a 500-acre master plan community. It's beautiful out here. Tell us a little bit more about the location.
So we are conveniently located on the corner of 29 and Ronald Reagan. So we're kind of out here tucked away with a country feel, but yet we're conveniently located to, various shopping areas.
Awesome. So kind of like we're Georgetown and Liberty Hill and Leander just all kind of meet that perfect little spot. So
yes,
it feels very hill country, very peaceful and quiet. So is there anything to do around here, out here?
Absolutely. So as far as outside of Morningstar, we're close to Gary's Park. We are also close to the metro station, Metro Rail in Leander. So you can definitely get to downtown quickly if you didn't want to sit in traffic.
Yes.
And then as far as in Morningstar, of course, we can talk about those amenities.
Yeah, definitely. So there's places for me to shop, and in Leander, the park, I think, is right down the street, and Wolf Ranch Town Center is right there in Georgetown. Okay, so you'll be in a peaceful, quiet, secluded community on the edge of the hill country, but you're not far from shopping and dining and entertainment, which is important to us, right? We need to be entertained and fed and shopped.
Absolutely, yes.
So pulling in today, there's a lot of movement out there. Is there anything new and notable in the area? Anything you want to share with us?
We are so excited that HEB is coming. It's official. Rumors have been out there about it, but they have broken ground, and so it's right across of 29, so close to the neighborhood, so just your convenient shopping. So that's there, and
as close as you can get. I mean, right across the street.
Yes.
I think 100,000 square foot brand new store. So that is so exciting.
And then also we've seen some folks coming in that work at the Apple campus off of Palmer.
Oh, perfect, because it's just a straight shot down Ronald Reagan, and again, close to Georgetown, close to Leander, close to Cedar Park, and close to Austin. That's awesome. So here in Morningstar, what kind of floor plans do you offer?
We've got 4 single stories and 3 2-stories, and the square footage is going to range about 1,250 to a little under 2,300 square feet. They're going to be 3-bedroom, 2-bath, up to 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
all with 2.5, or I'm sorry, all with 2-car garages.
Yes, ma'am. 2-car garages, covered patios are standard.
Wow.
9-foot ceilings, 8-foot entry doors. You're going to have basically upgraded features that we don't charge for. They're standard.
Oh, wow. And I kind of took a tour around before we started. There's a nice large shower in the master bathroom.
Yes,
dual
ma'am.
sinks in there.
Yes.
So this isn't your basic community. This has got some standard upgrades. That's
Yes.
awesome. Stainless steel appliances, beautiful. What about the interior design? What is that going to look like?
We have fresh new interior design packages that we know our buyers are going to enjoy because they're whichever package that you are to get with your home, it's going to either be quartz or granite, 42-inch upper kitchen cabinets. They appear to be they're an upgraded Moen faucet, but yet again, we're not charging you for it. So
awesome.
That's nice. High quality shawl carpet in the bedrooms and, beautiful different tile backsplashes that we've added to our new fresh interior designs.
I love that. You see a lot of homes now kind of in this, move-in ready inventory state that don't have backsplashes. So it's nice to see these beautiful tile backsplashes, and it's all included in the price.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So what does pricing look like?
So we're going to start in the 250s and we're about low 300s. So definitely affordable. We're one of the most affordable prices in this area. So super excited about that.
Awesome. Awesome. Any special features about Meritage that we would want to talk about?
Absolutely. Spray foam insulation. I can't express enough the benefits of having spray foam in your home. So glad to be able and have the opportunity to sell a product that it makes spray foam insulation, tankless water heater in our gas communities standard, and LED lights in the high traffic areas. The list goes on and on, but I rave about the spray foam because I wish that it folks.
Yeah, I think my mom would have killed to have spray foam insulation in the attic.
I wish I had it in my house.
Yeah, in the attic too. It's included in the attic. And while all of our childhood memories were melting and my Barbies probably don't have faces anymore because they've been living
so hot
in the attic, she could have had a spray foam insulation and everything would have been perfect. That's a huge seller, and it makes a huge difference.
And it helps with sound too. Yeah. It really helps keep the outside noise and nuisance out there. And it's nice and peaceful in your brand new home.
Yeah, so. I've got a 1-year-old, so
I
know about do not wake her up from her nap, please.
Yeah.
Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet on the inside. And then I'm looking around. It looks like you've got USB outlets in the kitchen. I noticed you had a smart door lock.
Yes.
So a couple smart features.
Wi-Fi compatible garage door opener.
Wow.
Yes. And then if you like to take your dog for walks and you don't want to take your keys, you can download the app on your phone, unlock your front door.
That's awesome.
With that. So yeah, we're really excited to have our M Connect en suite.
I love that. That's a big deal. I've left my garage door open more times than I'd like to admit. My poor neighbor Marcia's calling me up like, hey, but in a Meritage home, I wouldn't have to worry about that.
That's right.
And that's another thing is it an upgrade? Is it standard?
We are now adding a garage door opener standard.
Awesome. So every home in Morningstar, you're going to get that garage door opener along with the other M-connected home automation suite features. Okay, the homes are beautiful. Great variety. What about the amenities in Morningstar? Is there anything to do if I don't want to leave the community?
I know if I lived here, I probably wouldn't leave much because there is tons to do. I mean, we did talk about the different parks and things outside of it, but talk about all the natural trails that we have. I think it's over 75 miles worth or so, or oversized pool. We've got a children's splash pad, a lounge area with fire pit, open air pavilion with fireplace. And that's just what's been up and operating for a while. Dog park, I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
But also, fishing pond and
With the pier, right? I mean, like
Yes.
a legit fishing pond in the neighborhood.
Yes. So that's really neat. But what we're also very excited about is we're going to be breaking ground, or the developer will be breaking ground on adding a basketball court, yet, another covered pavilion for folks to kind of gather around, washer pits, zip line for kids. Wow. Folks have been really excited about that.
Yeah,
because what neighborhood has a zip line for kids?
No. Okay, so you have an amenity center with a pool, a splash pad, a lounge area with fire pit, a pavilion with a fireplace. You've got 2 playgrounds, one for little kids and one for bigger kids.
Yes, that's right.
A dog park with a small dog section and a large dog section, a fishing pond with a pier, nature trails with exercise stations.
Yes, 75 plus acres.
Acres.
Yes, I think I said miles a minute ago. Doesn't make sense, but acres.
75 acres. A 6-hole disc golf course.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, I think I saw washers where you can play washers too. Amazing, beautiful. And then of course we've got the sports park coming, zip line, basketball court, a pavilion, more nature trails. I'm almost scared to ask you about HOA dues because that's kind of a lot of stuff.
It's less than $35 a month, actually. We're one of the least expensive in this entire area. Yes.
That's
so
impressive.
It comes out to $414 a year, but
it sounds all of that stuff
for all of a year. But it sounds even better when it's less than $35.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because if you haven't been to Morningstar, you enter on this nice boulevard. It's landscaped. It's beautiful. It just feels so good, not just coming home to this neighborhood, or coming home to your home, but coming home to the neighborhood. It's really beautiful. Okay, what about schools? There's lots of kids here. Great family community. Where do they go to school?
So this is a Georgetown address, but we are zoned for Liberty Hill ISD. We're excited that we are now zoned for the brand new elementary school in Santa Rita Ranch. Of course, right now the kids will, those who are out of elementary will go to Liberty Hill Intermediate and then Liberty Hill Middle. However, there is a brand new middle school underway, which is less than 2 miles from the community. Don't have 100% confirmation that we're going to be rezoned there. However, it would just make sense because we're less than 2 miles from that brand new middle school.
Yeah, we can actually see it.
Yes.
Construction from here. So we're pretty confident we're going to be zoned for Santa Rita Middle School, but we don't want to say that with 100% certainty. But that would be 2 brand new schools. Liberty Hill ISD, very well renowned, very well respected, very
and they're doing really good in football this year. Woo! So go Panthers. Yeah, we're excited.
So how about the tax rate? We're in Georgetown. So what is that tax rate?
It's 2.97%.
Okay, that's
low. So I mean, it is.
That's not bad at all.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull a fast one on you. What's your personal favorite thing about Morningstar?
I would say, the location. Personally, I like that I have the feel of being away from the hustle and bustle, but yet very conveniently located to what we've already stated. Or if you want to go shopping in Georgetown, the Wolf Ranch, which has doubled in size the last couple of years. Or if you're like, hey, I really want to shop around the Cedar Park Leander, okay, then you just go 15 minutes west. North Line is coming, so that's going to be even closer to our neighborhood. Growth is coming out this way, but it's nice that, this community is large, it's spread out, and, you've got some topography out here with beautiful trees. Beautiful. So even as it continues to grow, towards us, we're still, you're going to be in your little bubble in Morningstar. So it's really pretty.
I love it. Do you have any inventory? Can someone?
Do I have inventory?
Okay. That sounds exciting.
We are open. We've been, selling like crazy out here. So Meritage has planned to keep us, going with the inventory. We've got about 35 houses that have started. And that can definitely, some of those can close this year. And then of course, we're ready for those that need to close in the spring. Okay. We're ready to continue with the high demand.
And I took a quick peek at your inventory before the call. It looks like you've got a plan or a home of every single plan under construction.
Yes, ma'am. That's true. So whether somebody is, first time buyer or they're downsizing and they want, that single story, or if they're like, hey, we're in our 1,400 square foot, we really want to look at your, close to 2,300, 2-story Zion. We've got it.
Everything's
we're
under
ready.
construction.
Yes.
That's awesome. Are you open? Can someone come out here?
Yes, we are open for, of course, appointments are great because how busy we do tend to get. It's nice to, go ahead and make that appointment with me or us, the team, and let's get you in so you're not waiting outside. I mean, we do take everyone's safety into consideration. So we do have to watch the amount of traffic that comes in. So Meritage has been great about having a process in place. But at the end of the day, if you are shopping across the street and you said, hey, I didn't know Meritage was here, we are definitely taking happily walk-ups. So
That's great. And then if you're not comfortable with coming in, can someone have a virtual appointment with you or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's actually even helped folks, to prepare for their appointment, whether it be the agent, that would have come out to tour the homes, hey, Amber, do you have the tours that you can email me and let me sit down and go over those tours, over the phone that their buyers can take a look at. And then when they do get here, well, now their time is spent wisely because we've already eliminated some of the plans that, okay, we really didn't care for that one, but we definitely want to see this one. It's the top of our list. So it's worked out.
That sounds great. We're thrilled about this community, as you can tell. And we're so sad that you're not here in person with us today, but we did have a video created so that you guys can get a feel of the community and get a sneak peek of our model home. So Kelly, if you want to show that for us, we're ready. Kelly, I don't know if we had any questions come through, but we'd happy to answer any.
Yes, I was going to say, if y'all want to use that chat function on the bottom of your screen, we can take any questions. And at the end of both the community previews, we can take those and answer any additional questions. But I think Sheridan and Amra, I mean, wow. If I ever had to quarantine again, and let's pray not, Morningstar is definitely the place I'd want to be. I mean, a fishing pond, zip line, fire pits, dog walks, trails. I mean, you have everything and then some. And the price of the HOA is pretty much non-existent. So, wow. Thank you so much for taking us through Morningstar. We appreciate you. And again, if y'all have any questions, please use that chat function and we'll bring both Sheridan, Amra, and then our next presenters on to answer those at the end. All right. Do y'all have anything else or should I bring on Rashay and Keith?
Let's turn it over.
All right. Exciting. Well, I am excited to introduce Highlands, another fantastic neighborhood tucked away in Hutto, Texas. Yet nearby tons of amenities and entertainment. So here to give you all the details is Rashay Penley, Meritage Homes Sales Division Manager, and Keith Hamilton, the sales consultant out at Highlands. So I'll let y'all take it away.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you to the PT50 family for embracing us this morning and spending some time with us. It is always so fun and just a pleasure to be in front of you guys and to help you guys learn more about our communities so that you guys look like the trusted experts in front of the clients that you bring out to us. So we really do appreciate you spending some time with us this morning. I am spending my time with Mr. Keith Hamilton this morning. He is one of our sales consultants here at Meritage Homes. I'm so proud of Keith, so proud to work with Keith. He is here spending part of his day off to spend time with us to tell us a little bit more about Highlands. So Keith, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I've been in the home business for 17 years. And Amber and I happened to start on the same day. So I've been here 4 years in December. Been on Highland a little over a year and a half right now. It's been a great experience out here. I love Hutto.
Yes, what an awesome spot. So Highlands is here in the charming city of Hutto. And it's just such a hometown feeling community. Tell us a little bit more about Hutto.
That's probably my favorite thing about being out in this community. It's just a homey feel, it's very low key, tons of amenities around. You got little Hutto co-op going down the road where the Southside Market just opened this past week. So we got great barbecue 5 minutes from the neighborhood. And also they got walking trails with water fountains going now. It's gonna be beautiful. Flick's Brew House is slated to go in there. Not sure of the time frame, but that's gonna be fantastic once they get that in. And of course, you got the old downtown Hutto with the Hutto Texan, where they have pie happy hour every day, which is fantastic. You just got to watch how much you eat there.
Not good for the waistline.
HEB Plus is like 10 minutes away. I mean, the nice thing is it's centrally located. You're close to Pflugerville. I mean, Hutto's got great stuff. You're close to Pflugerville, Round Rock. Kalahari Water Park's coming up. It's going to open next month. And then Bill Diamond, when they get up and running, that's going to be there. Hutto has a new amphitheater. They're going to have live music venue. That's 10 minutes from here. And Pflugerville's very close, Stonehill. So lots of shopping, very close proximity.
Yeah, I didn't know about the amphitheater. That's pretty cool.
Amphitheater.
You know, for me, driving out here, regularly for the past 4 years, what I've really enjoyed seeing is sort of this cultivation of this sort of hometown. If you've driven into Hutto off of 79, you'll notice that they have all these silos, and that's what you're talking about. The Hutto
co-op's been there for 100 years.
It reminds me very much of the project they did in Waco, which was the Magnolia silos, where you drive in and it's just this beautiful arrangement of shops and just a day to spend, with the family, having fun, having good food and good places to shop, and it's all just right down the street from here.
5 minutes.
Yes.
5 minutes right down the street.
So what a wonderful place to be so close to.
Fantastic.
Awesome. And another thing I really like is the proximity to everything. I know I live over in Cedar Park, so when I come out here late in the day and I have to drive back to my home in Cedar Park to go get kids or whatever to end my day and pick up the boys and all that.
Everything's right here.
It's so quick because the toll roads.
Yeah, and if you need toll roads to get downtown Austin, 130 is like 10 minutes from here, if not less. So it's very convenient. Cool.
It really is. I mean, you can get out every single way, and it's so simple to get around. So as I was driving around to Hutto, one of the first things I noticed about Hutto when we first started building in here was all the hippos.
The famous hippos.
The famous Hutto hippos. Tell us about that.
It's really fun. So, story goes, 1915, there was a circus train that came into Hutto, and they took the hippo for a walk, and the hippo decided they wanted to go for a further walk, so it ended up in Cottonwood Creek and had trouble corralling it. So since then it's been the famous Hutto hippos. A lot of the yards around have like different hippos, and they get all creative and decorating them different colors. So it's really, really fun. And the Hutto high school mascot is the hippos.
How awesome is that?
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I think the Chamber of Commerce actually gives you a hippo when you join.
Downtown,
And so that's one of the reasons you see so many hippos, that it really does have this hometown spirit.
Yeah, it does. It's fantastic.
And it hasn't lost that hometown spirit, even though it's been growing by leaps and bounds so much.
That's what a lot of the parents say about the schools is they love that we have Hutto Elementary, Hutto Middle School, and Hutto High School. It still feels like a small town school, whereas a lot of these schools are just getting enormous here in Central Texas with the growth we have. But Hutto still feels like a small town school, which I like about it.
It really does. And they come out for football games, and there's such a huge spirit here. And I think that's really what the draw is for a lot of folks.
Yep, absolutely.
So, speaking of a lot of folks and the way we've grown, we're having a hard time keeping inventory on the ground, right? We just a couple just a couple of weeks ago.
This is my second go around this year. We ran out of homes, now I'm back, and we're going to run out of homes again. So, but we got a lot of stuff coming up. So yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, you had about 15 homes on the ground,
now, and
they were gone overnight.
Three now.
So 3 on the ground.
We got 3 great homes. So come on.
Tell us about those homes.
So I got one is little over 1,400 square feet. It's the Meritage floor plan, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's in a cul-de-sac. It's a great lot. Our lots are 65 by 130 standard, so great spacing between neighbors. The second one I've got is a Victoria, 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom.
One story again, right?
1 story.
Awesome.
Well, those 2 are 1 stories and 3 bedrooms with a study. It's a little bit bigger home. It's on an enormous lot. It's 60 feet by 200 feet. So if you need somebody with a large lot, I've got one of those. And the last one I've got is a 2-story Virginia. It's one of our more popular floor plans. End of a cul-de-sac, and then the other side there's a green space. So there's nobody on, so it's beautiful. Yeah,
Nice.
so
So it's
those-
the cul-de-sac and the green space?
and green space.
How often do you find that? Never. Not in
very
this market
often.
especially.
Not very often. Yeah.
Wow. And
Yes.
not in this.
So
very
those will
quickly
be ready
community.
for February, March timeframe. Those will be ready to move in.
Oh, how perfect. Right at
Yeah.
the beginning of the year.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yep.
But what's the benefit of buying now as opposed to buying like maybe in February?
Prices keep going up.
Yeah.
Selection keeps going down.
So,
So yeah.
so come and get it while you can, I think is what Keith is going to say there.
Yeah. And we will have 8 more lots coming up, hopefully in November.
More
We've
lots?
got 8 lots, and then hopefully we'll get some more lots after.
I thought that I would turn my phone on. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Excuse me. The watch
You're
still wants
busy.
to ring.
You're
I know,
busy.
we're busy people.
She's in demand.
So I think another draw out here to Hutto Highlands specifically is you've got these huge lot sizes. You've got cul-de-sac lots. You've got great 1-story plans. But tell me about the interior. What's driving some
So the
business for
interior, these are, so like I said, I've been doing this 17 years, hands down the best features I've ever had. Start with an 8-foot front door, 10-foot ceilings, plank vinyl flooring everywhere except the bedrooms, 42-inch cabinets, undermount sink, blinds are standard, 4 sides rain gutters, sod front and back, full sprinkler system, garage door opener, pretty much, and then we do have an incentive for a refrigerator. So pretty much the only thing they have to have is a washer and dryer. Most of the people say, I already have that.
What else?
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you put into these homes?
There's not much else you can get.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
I mean,
Just
full
move right
sod,
in,
full
move
sprinkler.
right in.
That's like turnkey,
Yep,
right?
turnkey.
And
It
then
makes my job easy.
I think we have another incentive to help things be turnkey.
$7,000 towards closing costs.
Awesome.
Using our lender and title company.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Because that just provides more value to the customer to get in at a lower cost, a better value for them, and they get in without having to add a lot to the home. So no wonder your neighborhood's so popular.
It makes my job easy.
Yeah. So pricing, you mentioned that out here in Hutto, we start in the
273 right now,
Okay.
and then we'll have different floor plans come up, and then depending on what those are, just 273 up to my most expensive ones in 340.
when we get those extra lots for you. What's your square footage range right now?
Right now it's 1,400 square feet up to 2,600 square feet.
Nice, that's a good size. Any other special features about Meritage Homes that really make us unique?
Amara mentioned the spray foam insulation, and it's like the best. Actually, a gentleman and his wife bought a home. He's in the AC business, and he pretty much, that's one of the reasons he looked up in we have the cutouts displays in our attic. He looked up and goes, I love these homes, because when he's working, it's so much cooler than a normal house.
Because the entire, the attic space
Attic
is
space,
enclosed.
it's enclosed. And then the other thing that a lot of people don't know is that they're sealed attics. So if anybody has allergy or asthma, it's fantastic for that. And who doesn't here in Austin, Central Texas, have allergies at some point in the year. So when the air comes down in the house, it's filtered air. So it's a lot healthier air in the house.
Right.
And I've heard that with a lot of builders do the radiant barrier. It could mess up your cell phone reception, but then the spray foam doesn't mess up your cell phone reception as much as house with radiant barrier.
Yeah, that's a convenience, especially
Yeah.
with everybody working from home right now.
Exactly.
Well, I have to say, I'm always impressed with Meritage Homes because we get so many letters from our homeowners thanking us because their utility bills are so low. It's kind of a secondary thought that we do save people on their allergens and the pollutants that are in the house because the attic is sealed space. You can go up into our attic and it's only a few degrees different than the interior of the home because it's all insulated. So it's an incredible thing. It does cost Meritage, some money to put that stuff into our homes, but it's the right thing to do, and we do it on every home we build. So I'm glad to hear people are excited about that
That's fantastic. Yeah.
and are enjoying it as much
Yeah.
as we like it too. So, so back to Highlands. I'm sorry, come back to
Okay.
Highlands. Tell me a little bit about your amenities here in the
So
neighborhood.
amenities, we have a full basketball court and playscape.
Playscape?
Yep.
And what are the HOA dues?
HOAs, that's a beautiful thing. It's only $20 a month for HOA.
$20 a month.
$20 a month. Yep.
Wow.
All in.
There's communities out there that
Oh, yeah.
are $20 to $30 a month, and they don't have any amenities.
Exactly.
So for us to have parks and a basketball court and get, fun stuff for the kids to do,
Yep.
to be $20 a month,
$20 a
that's
month,
pretty
yep.
awesome. What about the taxes?
It's at 2.75.
Are you serious?
No, nice low tax rate too. Yeah.
It's 2.75.
2.75. Yeah.
For this area.
Yeah.
Wow. For
So-
up and coming Hutto 2.75, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then of course, part of the taxes is the school. So tell us about the school.
So we touched on it a little bit. Hutto Elementary, Hutto Middle School, and Hutto High School.
Hutto.
Makes it easy for me to remember.
Hippos all the way. Go Hippos. Let's see, we talked about your inventory, but I think one of the things that we didn't talk about is what's coming next. This has been such a hugely popular neighborhood for us that we couldn't just walk away from it. We had to do something else. So we had to.
So you want to tell them or you want me?
Oh, well, let's go together. We're going to have a whole new
160 lots coming up.
Yay!
I can't wait.
And I'm going to tell you right now, we're hopefully going to have those ready to go, ready for sale at the beginning of 2021. And I think that we're all going to be excited about 2021 because 2020 will be over and we'll have,
Moving on.
we're going to move on. And we're going to move on with some great new lots, just basically an extension of the neighborhood. We're going to have a new model that we're going to build.
Yep. So I'll have a 3-car model coming
Oh.
for sale down the road, possibly.
That's right, because we'll have to wrap up in here. So pretty soon we're going to be selling this model. And we'll put that out on the inventory list as soon as it's available.
To be determined.
So that's going to be what kind of the future holds for us. And then if we'll put your phone number in the chat box in just a minute. If you want to get on the interest list for the future sections of Highlands, I'm going to put Keith's phone number and email address in the chat box. Please feel free to reach out to him and get on the interest list, and he will prioritize the information for you as soon as it becomes available. But on top of that, we have a video that I think that we'd like to share with you today. And thank you again so much for
Thank you.
having us out.
Wow, thank you so much. I love your enthusiasm. It looks like y'all are going to be there for quite a while, so be sure to get on Keith's interest list. Lots of growth in the area. So we're excited to have, hear from two wonderful communities, beautiful homes, energy efficient. I mean, what don't they have, right? And the prices are unmatchable. So we have quite a few questions that I just wanted to bring all the presenters back on to answer. I think we had some questions for Morningstar, and if y'all want to have any questions for Highlands, go ahead and use that chat function. So we'll start with Morningstar. Jennifer Carey wanted to know if y'all had lots that were 10,000 square foot or larger.
We do not. wanting, at least Meritage, our lots. They're going to range anywhere from 40 to 45 wide by about 120. We do have a few that, will go a little bit, 10 to 15 more feet in length, but we don't have that 10,000 square foot.
Okay. Do you have any plans with both the game room, media room with study?
Not in this neighborhood, but right up the street, Water Oak.
Yes, Water Oak. Roche, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they have 60. Are they on 60-foot lots out there?
Yes, in Water Oak, they're a little larger. There's a lot of topography out there, so it also kind of feels a little bit more expansive because of the lots. Kind of
Another beautiful community. They've got a little bit larger floor plans where you will find that game media study, those kind of structural options. They're in Georgetown ISD, right down Highway 29 from Morningstar.
Yes.
Perfect. And then Rick Rabone had 2 questions. It looks like he likes to entertain. He wants to know if it's a gas community, so if you have the hookup for the grill, and then if you can screen in the porch.
So this is a natural gas community, Atmos. As far as having a gas stub out, I'm assuming, is that what he's asking about?
I believe so.
Or on the covered patio, that we don't include that option. But the tankless water heater is gas, and the freestanding range is gas. So people who love to cook tend to get excited about that.
Perfect. And then was it Melissa had wanted to know for future Meritage Homes, do you have any plans to develop near Tesla? And I don't know if you can share that.
Say that again.
Oh, near Tesla. Yeah, we actually have a community we're selling in right now, Easton Park. Beautiful community in Southeast Austin. It's our closest to Tesla, and it's very close to where the new Tesla factory is going to be. So definitely, if you'd like information on Easton Park, go to our website, meritagehomes.com. You can give us a call as well, and we'd be happy to talk about Easton Park. It's down there. We're building now. We'll be building into next year as well.
Perfect. And I think the last question was Rick again wanted to know if y'all were selling to investors.
At this time, we're not selling to investors. We've kind of blocked any investor interest right now, just to make sure that our inventory is preserved for those families that are coming into Austin and buying for their family. I will say too, just to kind of piggyback on Sheridan's comments about the Tesla, is that we are going to have some communities opening in 2021 and into 2022 that are going to be on the east side of Austin and would provide great access to the Tesla plant. By the time that they are wrapping things up, we should be wrapping up some new communities. So hopefully the timing will be very cohesive there.
Well, lots of exciting things to come with Meritage Homes and Highlands and Morningstar and all the other communities. Like I said, I think, was it 12 communities around Austin and its surrounding areas? Mm-hmm. So if you don't find something in one of the 2, we'll be doing some more community briefs, but please be sure to visit Amra and Keith. We will provide with you some inventory sheets as mentioned. And again, Keith and Amra's contact information in an email, so it's easy at the fingertips. So appreciate you all for joining us this morning. Thank you to the wonderful team at Meritage Homes. We appreciate your partnership with PT50 and look forward to seeing you in 2021 as you
Thanks for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye guys. Have a wonderful week.
Bye. Thank you so much.